Well, good Sunday morning, friends. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. So let's get open for business here and let's wake up those football gods here on this Sunday morning. You know, it sucks because we don't have football just yet, but guys, 88 days, 11 hours, and 40 seconds away from kickoff against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And even better is we don't have the final date, but July 21st can be the first day for the Dallas Cowboys to open up training camp because they're playing the Hall of Fame game. Exciting. That's literally 5 weeks away. Guys, 5 weeks. Our team will be back on the field, and our quarterback, Dak Prescott, will be 100%, which is incredible when you think about the catastrophic injury that he sustained back in October. In fact, the Dallas Cowboys, as much as people were worried about whether or not Dak Prescott would be able to recover and be back, are actually in one of the most stable quarterback positions right now throughout the league. I mean, if we just look at our own division, Washington brought in Ryan Fitzpatrick. And, you know, of course, we've been talking about Fitz magic and everything, and that guy, oh, yeah, you know, with him at the helm, they're going to be a great team, a much better team. They are going to be one of the best teams in the NFC. Yet Ron Rivera has said it's actually going to be an open competition with Taylor Heineke. Okay. So you've got definitely a different starter for Washington. It's not quite stable yet. You look at the Philadelphia Eagles, where Hurts is going to be the starter. You know, that's changed from Carson Wentz last year. And then you have the New York Giants, which does bring back the quarterback that played the most last year in the NFC East. I believe he played 13 games and had 11 touchdown passes. He should be replaced, but won't be. So when you look at the quarterback situation in our division, you got to say the Cowboys are looking pretty good. Now, let me go ahead and bring in all the haters, because we have Cowboy fans that are haters. We have Eagle fans. We just got haters galore. In fact, me personally, I got a lot of people that hate me. I don't understand why. I try and be a nice guy. I try to be open. I try to be honest. I even try to give shit away. And yet people still hate me. I don't understand it. But I guess, as they say, if you don't have haters, you're not doing something right. Well, I must be doing a hell of a lot right, because I definitely have the haters. So my man, Juan Cruz, last night shared this picture with me. And this is where, in past years, when I've said, when you look at Troy Aikman's or Tony Romo's careers compared to the start that Dak Prescott has, they go, how dare you compare Dak Prescott to Troy Aikman, one of the greatest quarterbacks in the NFL history. And I say, go back and look at the numbers, because remember, he was actually battling it out with Steve Walsh to be who was going to be the starter. Jimmy Johnson wanted Steve Walsh to be the starter there. And Roger, of course, sat out for 5 years and then had to battle against Craig Morton. In fact, it was so crazy. How crazy was it? Tom Landry at one point changed quarterbacks by series. You go get 3 plays, and as Roger Staubach get 3 plays. Craig Morton get 3 plays, Roger Staubach would get 3 plays. They were literally shuttling in and out. They did that for a game. So when you look at the beginning of a career, we have so many people that have said, oh, well, Dak Prescott's not the guy. He's trash. He's ass. You know, they're not winning with Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott's a loser. You know, and of course, you always hear guys like,
can take numbers and skew them any way we want. We often can take numbers and we'll fit them into the narrative that we want to try and paint. And I probably am guilty of this. Can take numbers and skew them any way we want. We often can take numbers and we'll fit them into the narrative that we want to try and paint.
They manipulate the statistics to put the narrative that they want to prove. How many times we've heard Colin Cowherd say, you know, I always take the rookie season and I just throw it out, you know, because it's the rookie season. It doesn't count. Okay. All right. But what if you came out the box playing really good as a rookie? as opposed to some of them that come out and playing like ass. Or they'll say between this point and this point, that's where they were, where they'll take a finite space. So don't take a finite space, take it all. So thus far, my quarterback, Dak Prescott, has played 69 starts. 69 starts, okay? So let's compare apples to apples. Peyton Manning, Hall of Famer, okay? One of the greatest quarterbacks that ever lived, okay? Peyton Manning, you can't argue, was a great quarterback. My man Juan Cruz sent this over to me, and I'll actually add a little bit to it. So in the first 69 starts of Peyton Manning, he had 120 touchdown passes, 86 interceptions. That's a lot of interceptions. That's a hell of a lot of interceptions. 120 touchdown passes is really good. Dak Prescott didn't have 120, he had 106. But you also have to add to the equation that Peyton Manning had 3 rushing touchdowns in that time. Dak Prescott had 25. So technically, Dak Prescott has more touchdowns the first 69 games of his career than Peyton Manning. Okay, all right. Passing yards. This is where it's kind of like, wow, the fuck? Remember, keep in mind the Cowboys have been known to be a running team with Zeke Elliott. Passing yards, 17,698 passing yards for Peyton Manning. Only about 60 yards more, 64, than Dak Prescott. Can you believe that? That Dak Prescott, through the first 69 games, which is 4 years and 5 games, had as much passing yards as Peyton Manning? With less than half the interceptions, more touchdowns, if you count the rushing touchdowns? Oh, completion percentage. Here's what's even crazier. Dak Prescott has almost a 5 percentage point increase of Peyton Manning's passing percentage, completion percentage. His win percentage for Dak Prescott, 609 to 522. Better win percentage. So the rating for Dak Prescott through his first 69 starts is 97.3. Peyton Manning, 85.6. So I want to add another thing. If we take the first 4 seasons, the Colts were 32-32. The Cowboys were 40-24. If you take in the 5 games that Dak played last season, the Cowboys were 42-27. Peyton Manning, 36-33. So, and understand that the Colts, they weren't winning Super Bowls then. So if your argument is, well, the Cowboys were losing with Dak Prescott, so he sucks, then I guess the haters out there would say, get rid of Peyton Manning. We need to get somebody else. Because you're talking about comparable numbers and better numbers than a sure Hall of Famer and arguably one of the greatest quarterbacks that ever lived in the NFL. Now, I want to hear, because I know we're going to get the response from the haters. Oh, that's bullshit because the Cowboys ain't winning nothing. 1 playoff win, that's all he's got. But Peyton Manning, same thing. Exact same thing. So haters?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, real hating, man, that's like an art form, man. You know, it's like, you like a born a hater, you know, like myself, man. You know, a lot of cats think they hate, but, man, I mean, I'm mad at everything, man. You know, brother got a nice car, man. Why you got a car, man? I only got 1 car. Why you got 3 cars or a wife or all that, man? That's played out, man. I hate on it till he's totally broke and ain't got nothing like me, you know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, that's what real hating is all about, man.
That's what real hating is all about. I'm sorry. Anybody who can dispute and say that, oh, that's garbage time, that doesn't mean anything, they're not winning. Well, neither was Peyton Manning. Neither was Peyton Manning. His first season, and I will, to appease you guys, I tell you what we'll do. Let's go through and look at Peyton Manning's numbers. They were 3-13, 13-3, 10-6, 6-10. So you looked at a team that had 2 good years, 2 completely ass years. Touchdown passes wise, 26, 26, 33, 26. Got to tell you, it's really Dak light. But here's the crazy thing. Here's the crazy thing when you look at this. Rookie year, 28 interceptions. Second year, 15, 15, 23, 19. It wasn't until his 7th year that all of a sudden it just really started to blow up. So if Dak Prescott follows this curve, ends up being like Peyton Manning, where when we look at Dak Prescott's numbers, Dak Prescott, let me pull this on over here for you. When we look at the numbers for Dak Prescott from where he started, where it's just been growing every single year, the sky's the limits for this guy. All right, I will love to take your arguments now. I will love to hear the Dak bashing from all the haters out there. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. I'll see you guys later. Our coach here, as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report.